Hi, let's have a little sharing about some questions that may help us to be prepared with the principal's test this coming Sunday. So don't forget to subscribe and have these ideas be yours. Let's begin with question number one. The school has a policy against discrimination with regard to gender, cultural organization, social status, religious belief, and others is what goal of a child-friendly school program. Letter A. Ensure children's high academic achievement and success. Letter B. Guarantee safe and protective spaces for children. Letter C. Encourage children participation in school and community. Or letter D. Encourage enrollment and completion. The answer is letter B. Let's proceed. Question number two. A school can be called child-friendly when it manifests any of the following traits except for one. A. When an institution recognizes and respects the range of rights of children. When they respect the rights of others, respect diversity, practice equality, and resolve differences. When it turns away any child from enrolling and attending classes for whatever reason, or letter D, when it enables them to become responsible and productive members of their community and society. The answer is C. Let's proceed to number three. A child-friendly school is said to be effective with children when it is child-centered. What best describes a child-centered school? Letter A has the best interests of the child in mind in all its learning activities. Has no definite curriculum that addresses the child's learning needs as well as those of the community and society. Or letter C employs teaching methods that are suited to advanced students in the batch. Or letter D discourages children to think and decide for themselves and questions their opinions are not entertained. The answer is letter A. Number four question. A child-friendly school is said to involve families and the communities when it works closely with children's family. Below are some of the school involvement except for one. Letter A. Consult parents and invites their opinion regarding school policies and activities. Letter B. Holds regular dialogues with parents regarding their children's learning progress. Letter C. Collaborates with parents to encourage the children to participate at home what they can learn in school. For letter D, D cares too much as parents whether children get enough nutrition and are in good health is not his business. The answer is letter D. Number five question. Your school invites parents to discuss with your teachers the learning experiences and progress of their children is what goal of the child-friendly school. Letter A. Enhance children's health and well-being. Letter B. Mobilize community support for education. Letter C. Ensure children's high academic achievement and success. Or letter D. Encourage enrollment and completion. Let's proceed to number six, having the answer letter B. Number six, in goal 7 of the child-friendly school mobilize community support for education, which of the following is not true? A. School coordinates with barangay institutions to identify children who are physically or sexually abused or made to do hard physical labor. Letter B. Your school takes the lead in conducting literacy programs for illiterate parents. Or letter C. Your school mandates the community people to raise funds and resources for learning. Or letter D. Your school invites parents to discuss with your teachers the learning experiences and progress of their children. The answer is letter C. Let's now proceed to number 7. A child-friendly school inclusive, gender-sensitive, and non-discriminating when it has a curriculum that addresses a child's learning needs as well as those of the community and society. Letter B employs teaching methods that are suited to the child's age, abilities, and ways of learning. Letter C gives boys and girls equal learning opportunities or treats children equally and regardless of gender, social status, cultural origin, or religious belief. Or letter D, encourage children to think and decide for themselves, ask questions, and express their opinions. The answer is letter C. Number 8, the teacher school librarian enrollment ratio shall be 500 or less for A, one teacher librarian, letter B, one teacher part-time librarian, letter C, one permanent teacher and one part-time librarian, or letter D, all of this. The answer is letter A. Number 9. A flagpole should occupy a prominent place in front of the main building in the assembly area as a general rule that the pole of the flagpole should A. Be lower than the main building, B. Be higher than the main building, letter C. Be higher than the highest building, and letter D. Be lower than the tree. Number 10. The answer is B for number 9, which does not belong for the minimum school site size for the secondary in an urban area. Look at the figure. Okay, so try to look at that. We have the answer is letter C. Let's proceed to number 11. A devastating typhoon hit the province of Pampanga. Classes at all levels were suspended. So government offices were suspended too. What should you do after the typhoon? So which one of that? A. Allow teacher to go home. B. Visit the school and take note of the damages incurred. And then C. Call up the division office and ask for help. Or D. Stay at home and rest. The answer is letter B. Let's proceed. 12. The manner of doing activities in simple and most orderly fashion for the purpose of saving time and effort is referred to as routine. What are the basic principles governing activities? Letter A. Disciplining of students inside the classroom. Letter B. For revision of sufficient practices and definite directions. Letter C. Setting of a purpose or motive for the activity. Or letter D. Creation of meaning in the materials to be utilized. The answer is letter A. Number 13. Authoritative style of classroom management is best described in the hands of the experts teacher, except for one. It may be encourage independence, warm and nurturing. Letter B, the best form of classroom management and is most clearly associated with appropriate students' behavior. Letter C, it is non-punitive and the teacher has few demands on the students and appear generally uninterested. Or D, in the hands of an expert teacher can produce students who will be socially competent and responsible. The answer is letter C. Let's proceed. Number 14. Permissive indifference is one of the in which teachers show lack of involvement in the classroom. What is not true in the following description of the management style? Letter A. Students instead enjoy a lot of freedom. B. Teacher has few demands on the students and appear generally uninterested. Letter C. Teacher feels that class preparation has worth for the effort. Letter D. Teacher using this style may possess character is cold and even punishing. Answer is letter D. 15. What should be the average grades of learners from grades 1 to 12 to get academic excellence awards? So at least 90. So the answer is letter A. Let's proceed. Number 16, recognition of perfect attendance is given at the end of every quarter to encourage learners to attend and actively participate in class except for one. So letter A, perfect attendance means that a learner must be present in all his classes. Letter B, must have no absences for the entire quarter. Letter C, learners who are representing the school for various purposes. And letter D, a learner must be present in all of her classes regardless of tardiness. So the answer is letter D. Number 17, award of outstanding performance in specific disciplines are given to recognized learners in 6, 10, and 12 who have exhibited disciplinary skills and achievements in specific disciplines except for one. So the answer for this is Karo kayo, letter D. Number 18, in the observation of flag lowering ceremonies every Friday afternoon, the ceremony shall be blank and shall include the playing of singing of the Philippine national anthem. We have A, joyful and dignified, B, simple and dignified, C, glamorous and gracious, D, pretentious and exalted. Answer is letter B. Number 19, the following conditions strongly suggested for Muslim Filipino women in wearing the veil hired as alive teachers except for one. So which one is not? We have letter C, proper identification of teachers by principals, parents, and police. That's why they're asked to have it revealed. Let's have 20. It is designed for SHS learners who intend to pursue high education or career along four specific tracks with specialized curricular offerings under a particular track. Which one is that? Okay, the answer is letter A, academic track. So that's all about our sharing of some questions and answer for the preparation of the principal's test. Hope this can help. Don't forget to subscribe. This is Teacher V at your service.